I don't know. Oh, it's the 75. Look at that. Yo, what up, everybody? Righteous Rips and Flips, the Bald Eagles in the house. And it's been another amazing weekend, but we're back in the lab. A new product once again. I'm super excited anytime you can get into a new product. And I actually was heading to Target and I wasn't expecting to see these on the shelf, but they were there. So I grabbed a couple of blasters of Donruss 2026. So I'm excited about ripping into them. I also picked up a couple of fat packs as well. So yeah, probably won't rip these right now, but maybe rip them on another video. I know that I told you guys that I was going to get into the platinum, and they're just sitting there. But when I saw these, I said, let me get these uploaded first. And I know that these are good. I got 4 of these coming, so stay tuned for the Topps Chrome. Everybody's already opened them for probably about 3 to 4 weeks already. So I'm a little bit late to the party, but I'm excited about getting into these because I know that they're loaded. They really are. So yeah, let's get into these 2 blasters. Bella's in the office. She's at her desk. She's doing some work. She said hello, guys. Let's see. So you got a total of 90 cards. What, Bella?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, nothing. She's busy back there. The baby is at my mother-in-law's house, so Bella's getting ready to go on a work trip, so my mother-in-law is going to help me with the baby while she's out of town, in case anybody wanted to know. So, all right, guys, so here's the cool thing about this. Obviously, it's unlicensed. I don't really care about that. I saw a couple of guys rip the hobby boxes, and obviously, hobby boxes is going to be a little bit different, but I was excited to see what they were pulling. I do like that you're either going to pull an autograph or a mem card per blaster. So that's pretty good. You know you're going to get either or. Obviously, we want an autograph. Not sure what the checklist consists of with the autograph, who's actually signing, but you know, you got the opportunity to pull autograph. That's always really good. So you're looking for the exclusive, let's see, Orange Velocity and also Flex Parallels. Okay, and then the ultra rare whammy. That's the case hit. Would love to pull something like that today. That would be awesome. And then it's kind of hard to see there, but you can pull stuff all the way down to 1, gold to 10, to 75. So that's really cool that they're probably going to pull a numbered card or 2 here and there out of these blasters. So let's get into these guys and see what we can do. All right, let's see. We got some shiny stuff back there already. There's some vets, obviously. This is obviously better than last year. I think I like already the design better than last year. I didn't open a ton last year, but enough to know that I like this year's better. Roberto Alomar. I'm going to go kind of slow the first couple packs, and then I'll speed it up. Satchel Paige. There is a rated rookie of Sung Moon Song. Okay. Some of these guys I probably won't know. Separate the rated rookies right here. All right, Sagano there, Tomoyuki Sagano. Okay, and we got something pretty cool coming up. Jace Jung. All right, I'm gonna pull from the back, guys. They're kind of turned all over the place. Zaire Hope, he's a good prospect for the Dodgers, so that's a decent hit, I think. We'll put him here. All right, pulling from the back again, and we got a Jamie Arnold out of Oakland, another rated prospect. Okay, is that black? Is that a Carlton Fisk? Is this the exclusive Flex Parallels? Maybe these are the Flex Parallels. It's got like a mini sparkle look to it. That's pretty cool. And it's not numbered, so I'm assuming that's what it is. This might be the Flex Parallel. So that looks really nice, though. I like that a lot. Okay, pulling from the back again. Here is the optic of Colt Keith. Okay. There's the optic there. I don't know how many of those per pack you get. Maybe 2 per pack. Yadier Molina. And we got a Jason Varitek. Okay. And a Yogi Berra. And then, all right, pulling from the back one more time. And we got a Dylan Cruz, rookie last year. And then, looks like we got a short printed card. We got a Rocket. Franklin Arias on the rated prospect, and this just happens to be red and blue, not numbered though, but cool card nonetheless. And let's see who we got here on this Rocket. This obviously is like a shorter printed card. I don't see a rated prospect. Christian Moore. So that's a decent name, I think. That's a decent name on the Rocket parallel. Okay, not numbered, but I think that's a shorter printed card for sure. I'll put up a comp and see what that's kind of going for right now. I don't know how many are going to be on eBay right this minute, but we'll put up a comp on that. All right, let's go to the next one. So 15 cards per pack. You get 90 cards, guys. 90 total cards per box. If you love that kind of stuff, that's pretty cool. To get that many, that's pretty cool. Bo Jackson. Okay. And there's another Dylan Cruz. These are all over the place, guys. I apologize about that. Yogi Berra. But there's nothing I can do. Jason Varitek, this is the same pack. I'm going to pull from the back. Yogi was his real name, Bella. You didn't know that? Rated prospect of Colt Emerson. Okay. And Seth Hernandez, I think that's definitely a good one. It's got a little bit of a ding down here at the bottom and the corner. But Seth Hernandez, I believe, is one of Pittsburgh's top prospects. All right, pulling from the back again. There's a bomb squad. That's cool. Albert Pujols. Bomb squads are always popular cards. They're cool. Like that. Okay, like that insert a lot. Looks like there's something special back there, so I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to move this back here and open up the good stuff in a little bit. All right, so this is my first time, guys, so I'm not really sure what I'm looking for right now or what I'm looking at, so please have patience with me. Mariano Rivera. Luke Keyshaw. We got a Michael Young. Cal Ripken, the Iron Man. There we go. Legend right there. Nolan Ryan. Love that card. This is an optic. What is this? An optic of Dave Winfield. That's cool. All right. And then we got, that's not numbered. And then we got a Elston Howard. I'm not sure who this is. I don't think I've really ever heard his name. But is this, looks like a laser. Yeah, is this must be the exclusive flex. I don't know. I'm a little confused right now as to what's going on, but this looks like laser to me. But it's a cool card, not numbered. And then the last card is going to be a rated prospect of Bubba Chandler. All right, that's a good card too. Okay, so not any stand-worthy cards just yet. We'll go a little quicker here. Molina, Riviera, Luke Keyshaw, Michael Young. We got another Rocket, so maybe they're not that short printed. And the Rocket is going to be Ethan Salas. All right, Ethan Salas on the rated prospect. That's a cool looking card. Okay, and then we got a Jonah Tong on the rated rookie. All right, and this, I think this one's numbered. I think this is kind of like a starburst. This might be numbered. Let's see. It is. So right up there in the middle there, it is numbered 105 to 299. There's our first numbered hit. So we'll sleeve that guy up and give him a stage. We got something on the stage. So let's get him up here. Jonah Tong to 199. All right, here we go. Will Clark, Will the Thrill. Okay, Ozzie Smith, Roger Clemens, Trevor Hoffman, bunch of Hall of Famers there. All Hall of Famers. Heston Kjerstad on the optic. And then so I just pulled him, Kazuma Okamoto. I just pulled his card in Top Series 2. So here we go. We got a holo of Kazuma Okamoto. So that's a decent pull. Oh, look at that. Diamond Marvels, Cade Horton. That's cool too. Cool inserts too. I like them. It's just a standard insert, but it's still cool. We like that. AJ Russell, rated prospect, and then rounding it up with a Enrique Barfield Jr. for Baltimore on the rated prospect. All right, let's sleeve up this holo and give him a stand. Standing ovation. All right, cool. All right, I'm going to try to move a little faster, guys. We're already on 9 minutes, and we're still got 3 more packs, including this one. Rick in there. We're going to move a little faster. Brandon Sproat. All right, Bumgarner, Colt, a Pie Trainer. Not sure who that was. He played for Pittsburgh back in 1941. All right, Churio, Cade Horton, Hideki Matsui, Barry Larkin. Here comes another one. There goes now an optic of Kazuma Okamoto, rated rookie, and a Pat Murphy. All right, on the parallel there, Unleashed for Luke Keyshaw. And we got Ken Caminiti on the rated prospect, as well as Bryce Rayner. I think he's a good prospect for Detroit, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, for Detroit. Okay. All right, next pack. On the mem. Winfield, Heston Kjerstad. Another one. Man, we got this. This is loaded. We got a trifecta here. Kazuma Okamoto. another one of the base card here. So we're doing well for his cards. All right. James Wood there on the second year card. We got Trey Savage. That's good. That's a good pull right there. Let's leave him up. On the Rockets parallel. So that's the third one in one blaster. So they're obviously not as short printed as I thought, but they're still cool. They're still cool. Ooh, there's something really cool coming up, guys. There's something really cool coming up. I love these. I'm loving the look of these already. I'm loving the look of these. Roberto Alomar, Satchel Paige again. There's a rated rookie of Sung Mung Song again. Whoa, look at that. That is sick. Kaysen Cunningham for Arizona. Who is this, guys? I do not know who this is, but this card is disgusting. And it's not numbered. That is so crazy to me. That is not a numbered card. Slick middle infielder with polished offensive tools. Wow. Prospect. Kaysen Cunningham. That is a sick looking card. That is so clean. All right, let's give him a stage. Not even gonna, I don't even have a sleeve right now for him to fit into right now. I could cut that one, but I'm not going to. But that's a cool card. All right, there's our mem card for that box. Optic of Alex Rodriguez. There's another Kaysen Cunningham on the optic rated prospect. Okay, so that's the second time that we've had the same player in the same pack. Hagen Smith, and then rounding it up with a Braden Montgomery, which I believe he just did something really good recently. He made his debut recently and did something really well, so we'll sleeve him up. So ton of rated prospects. I think that's the part of what Donruss does. They put these rated prospects in here. All right, here we go. Imai for the Astros there. That's his rated rookie. We like that. Okay, Jonah Tong again. Pujols. Leo Durout. What was it? I don't know. Pat Murphy. Yeah, I know. Bella's laughing at me in the back. Sagano. Jace Jung. Bo Jackson again. Dylan Cruz again. Yogi Berra. We got James Wood on the optic. And then we got a rated prospect of Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones, I believe he's a New York prospect. And then, oh, what is this? Donruss Elite. Byung Hyun Kim. What is this? That's cool. I'm assuming it's just another insert, but it's really cool looking. Simple but elegant. Cool looking card. All right. And Billy Carlson on the rated prospect and rounding it up with Gavin Klein. Okay. Next box, guys. All right. Let's hope to get an autograph this one. Let's get an autograph out of this one right here. Here we go. Guys, if it's your first time watching us, we're just a family that really loves the rip packs. And we love just being on YouTube and putting some content out there. We appreciate all the support that we've already had. What's that? Yeah, we love the community. We love making friends with the community. It's awesome. We love this a lot. We love doing what we're doing, guys. It's all because of you. You guys are helping us achieve what we want to achieve. So thank y'all. Yadier Molina, Rivera, and then we got a Rockets of Trey Savage again. Double Trey Savage. We'll take it, right? We got to take it. All right. Oop, I just dropped it. PSA 2.
Hey, you did it. You did what I did.
I know. Okay, here we go. We got a Cage Jump from Oakland. Not sure who he is. Luke Keyshaw. Michael Young, Cal Ripken again, same cards. Nolan Ryan, Will Clark on the optic again. There we go. Paulford Skeens. We like that. Paulford Skeens on the, I'm guessing they're calling this, I don't know, but it's a clean color match for the Pirates, though. So that's a clean card right there. All right. Let's put Paulford Skeens on the stage, even though it's his second year card. Okay, and then we got, rounding it up, a Andrew Fisher. That is the top chase, I think. Zach Root for LA. But Zach Fisher, I believe, is the top chase for the prospects this year. Or one of them, at least. At least he's the top 2 or 3 for sure. So we'll give him a sleeve. All right, next pack. So one numbered card so far. We had one numbered card in that first blaster plus a mem. So I'm hoping maybe we can pull an autograph this time. That would be amazing. All right, Michael Young, Cal Ripken, Brandon Sprode again. And we got a Christian Moore there on the red and blue, not numbered. All right, Will Clark, Ozzie Smith, Roger Clemens, Trevor Hoffman, same guys again. Jackson Churiel, optic of Ozzie Smith, Colson Montgomery there. Colson Montgomery. Okay, and then a crunch time of Jesus Made. There we go. That's cool. First time seeing this one. This is the number 1 card in the set, so we'll put that to the side. Ryan Sloan, rated prospect. And Alex Freeland, LA, rated prospect. Okay, next pack. Okay, let's see. I'm needing another numbered card here. We need another numbered card. Crunch time. I just saw that it's like silver at the bottom, but they didn't do the rest of it. I wonder if that's like a mistake or if it's just supposed to be that way. All right, here we go. Bumgardner, Colt Keith, Dave Winfield, Kerstead, and then we got another Rocket, Josar Gonzalez, rated prospect for San Francisco. All right, and then there we go, Mizorowski on the hollow. Oh, that's a die cut. That is sick. That is sick. Look at that, guys. That's a clean looking card. And you know what? The corners look decent. I know it's really hard for die cuts to get any kind of a decent grade, but this looks really decent. Really, really decent. I don't know. Oh, it's the 75.
Let's go!
Look at that. Jacob Mizorowski to 75. He has just been tearing it up lately. So I'm curious what kind of value this card is going to have. I'll have to try to put some comps. Maybe they'll have one on eBay or something like that, but I'll try to check it out for you guys. But it's a Jacob Mizorowski on the hollow, number to 75. Okay, and obviously it's his second-year card, but he's out of control right now, guys. He's throwing 105 miles an hour, and he's striking out 15 people per game. He's a stud. You just hope that his health continues and that he remains strong in his arm and everything. But he's tearing up the league right now. So that is basically, I think that's obviously our best hit so far. Even better than the Mim and better than that numbered card. I think that Mizorowski right now is number 1. All right, moving on. Next pack. Oh, wait, I didn't even finish this pack. My bad. Got too excited. Cade Horton, Matsui, Rhett Lauder, Barry Larkin, Roger. Ooh, there we go. Look at that. Rated prospect Blake Mitchell, and that one is that number to 149. So 69 of 149. There's our second numbered card. No, excuse me. So this blaster has produced 2 numbered cards already. So this one is the strong emoji on Blake Mitchell. Guys, let me know about him. He's a Kansas City guy. Number 69 of 149 for the Blake Mitchell on the strong emoji. So this is exactly why I wanted to open this stuff. When I saw that, I was like, okay, this video is going up first before anything else. So I'm glad that I picked him up, and I'm glad that I decided to put this up first. So we got Jackson Chourio on the Unleashed. Bless you, Bella. And Aiden Miller on the rated prospect. And rounding it up with a Seung Jung Kim for Texas rated prospect. All right, 3 more packs left, guys. And we'll get you out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Leave us a comment, guys. Let us know if you like what you're seeing so far. There's another one of these Okamotos. We got a bunch of his cards. Rodriguez, James Wood, Iman, David Wright on the red and blue, Christian Campbell, Alomar, Satchel Paige again, rated prospect of Sung Moon Sung, Sagano, Trevor Hoffman on the optic, and then Miguel Cabrera, Melky there on the optic. All right, and then an elite of Robinson Cano. It's just cool because you got cards like this that are like super shiny, super flashy, lots of color going on, and then they give you this design. To me, this is like an early, I don't know, like a 1990 design or something. Very simple but cool looking card. I like the way that they look for sure. Robinson Cano on that one. And then Theo Gillen on the rated prospect, and rounding it up with a Jordan Yost of Detroit, rated prospect. All right, 2 more packs. Here we go. It's another mem. We didn't get an autograph, but we did get another mem. Here we go. Let's see what it is. Jonah Tong, Pujols, DeRoche, Ricky Henderson, George Brett. At least we got some different. Oh, another. Oh, Jacob Wilson. Is this numbered? No, I don't think it is. I thought it was another. I thought it was another die cut for a second, but it's a Jacob Wilson. On the Rockets. Okay, another Rocket parallel card. So we'll sleeve him up on the Jacob Wilson. We'll give him a sleeve. All right, we'll put him there. Let's finish this pack. Okay, here we go. Jace Young, Bo Jackson, Dylan Cruz, Yogi Berra, and then Nick Kurtz. There you go. If you're going to pull one, this is what you want to pull right here. There's a Nick Kurtz Jersey Kings. Okay, obviously this stuff is not, an enclosed authentic memorabilia is not from any specific game or event. So it's just a napkin. But they're stunning looking cards. They're sparkly, they're shiny, they're colorful. And Nick Kurtz is definitely a guy you want to pull. So that's another good hit. We'll give him a stand if I have any more, which I don't even think I have anymore. So, Jacob, sorry, we're taking your teammate down and we're putting Nick Kurtz up there. We're putting Big Amish up there. All right, let's finish this pack, guys. Okay, Jackson Choria on the optic. We got a Kellen Lindsay on the rated prospect optic, and then Tyler Bremner, rounding it up with an Angels Giano from Cleveland. Okay, last pack. Carter Jensen, that's definitely a good rated rookie. All right. Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball, Reggie Jackson, Sung Kim there. There we go. Nick Kurtz on the red and blue. That's another good card. We'll sleeve him up. And he is going to take the place of, let's see, I don't know, Blake Mitchell. We'll put him over Blake. We got two Treya Savages, so we'll put him back here. All right, here we go. Let's Jason Veritek, Molina, Rivera, Luke Keyshaw again, Michael Young. Oops, dropped Michael Young. Cade Horton on the optic. Okay, and then a Justin Crawford rated prospect. There, Justin Crawford on the orange. And then we got a Jose Canseco. That's a blast from the past on the bomb squad. Jose Canseco. So the two bomb squads that we got, we pulled two vets, two guys that are no longer playing. We got Albert Pujols on the first one, and then we got a Jose Canseco. And then our last two cards is Gage Wood, Philadelphia, rated prospect, and a Connor Griffin. That's a good one right there. So, all right, guys. Wow. A lot of cool stuff. I'm going to run through these real quick, and I'll come back with show you the better pulls. All right, guys, we're back. And so, Donruss 2026, super fun. So, obviously, the thing with Donruss, even as I was opening the packs, didn't open a ton last year, but I love what I'm seeing so far. It's a rated prospect and rookie. They're all combined in here. The top ones, paper-wise, were Andrew Fisher, Connor Griffin, Braden Montgomery, to name a few, and then the list goes on and on. A bunch of rated prospects and rated rookies as well on the back end. So we hit some good names. That's what Donruss is all about. You got both of them in the same set. Now, what's good is now you got an opportunity to hit the different parallels. Okay, these are the optics, and of course we only pulled a couple of rated rookies on the optic, but the chance and the opportunity is obviously there. So if you get a good name, you got a good little card when you hit these optics. And then step down from that, you got what are the red and blue Donruss rated rookies. You got just a different parallel. Another different parallel. Looks like we got about maybe 8 of these, so for about 4 or 5 per blaster. And then another step down, and you have the rocket emojis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got about 6 of these in 2 blasters, so 3 per blaster. All right, and then the exclusives, the velocity, the orange velocities, you got 2 per blaster. Okay, so Spencer Jones and Justin Crawford are rated prospects. Not bad there. And then obviously these were the, I can't even remember now what these were called. These were called the Flex. These are the Flex parallel here. And our better pull was a Paul Skeens. They really look cool, especially on a color match like Paul Skeens. And then the inserts wise, you didn't really get a whole lot. So I don't think they're that valuable, but nonetheless, you only got 2 of the Unleashed. We got 2 of these. The Elite cards, which I personally like because it kind of took me back to an older model, card, like 90s and early 2000s. Diamond Marvels, I was hoping I'd get maybe a couple more of these, but just 1. of Cade Horton. All right. And then a crunch time, we only got one, but it was a good one. First card in the set, Jesus Made. And then the 2 bomb squads, which are always popular. 2 legends, Albert Pujols and Jose Canseco. And then our better hits, guys. We didn't pull an autograph. You promised at least an auto or a mem card per box. More than not, you're going to get a mem. But we got a prospect of Kason Cunningham. Okay. And those just look really, really cool. And then we got a Jersey Kings of Nick Kurtz. So that was a decent pull as well. So again, non-licensed, but still a very fun rip. I think I really want to try to get my hands on at least a couple more blasters if Bella will let me. But here are better pulls for sure. We got a Optic Hollow rated rookie of Kazuma Okamoto. Okay. That was a good pull. And then we pulled not 1, not 2, but 3 numbered cards. Our first being Jonah Tong, rated rookie. All right. And that's like a sunburst kind of. I think that's what it's called, a sunburst. And it is 105 of 299. Okay. And then we hit on the Optic Hollow strong emoji, a Blake Mitchell rated prospect. And I still don't really know a whole lot about him, but I need to look him up. And that is numbered 69 of 149. Okay, so it's our second number card. And then the hit of the entire rip was this awesome Donruss hollow die cut of Jacob Mizorowski, and that, my friends, is numbered to 75. 45 of 75 on the Mizorowski, and I'll put a comp up for you guys to tell you what that's going for. So guys, Donruss, would I buy again? Yes. Do I recommend them? Yes. I can get over them not being licensed. I would prefer things to be licensed, but this is so fun. You get so many opportunities to pull numbers and colors, and you know, you just take that. You take that. So guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the love, support, and just check out what we got going on the next one. We got more baseball coming up. We also have a box battle coming up at the end of June with Dave and Estella Rip and Flip. So look forward to that. And then we also have the unveiling of our new logo. This you'll not see this logo anymore. It'll be a different one. So stay tuned for that. Bella's going to be joining me for that. So thanks again, guys. Appreciate the love. See you on the next one. Bald Eagles out. Peace.